lady. And as I said, we are in the courtesy of a very good friend being here 2 months in a row in that QTH and has no other houses around with a vicinity of 1 mile. And that's very quiet, beautiful, and very nice. So all the best, Arno. Keep healthy. Keep up the good work and the nice station there, which you got. And we catch you from Frankfurt or Puerto de la Cruz in the winter season when we're going downwards. Hi. My pleasure, and congratulations on your very, very fine signal. Unfortunately, I cannot make any recording, but what you're doing is perfect, going from the inside on the back on the 7,800, and there's nothing in between, and it's very natural. The X-ray, near Vienna, Austria.
Ja, danke there, Erwin, and thanks for the nice reports and compliments. I'm glad it works well. Well, the microphone comes from a very good old friend of mine, Delta Juliet 7 Ocean X-ray, Old Man Manfred, in Langenhagen, and the headphone combination is also from Sennheiser, so it must be good. It must be good, HI. Yeah, I've been to Germany a few times visiting Manfred, and beautiful country, and he's been out here also a few times, but I don't travel along nowadays much more. 73 years of age, and unfortunately I became a diabetic after my first wife died in 1983, and I have lost the feeling in my feet. They call it neuropathy. The nerve ends die down, and then you have no feeling. But that is also, you're a bit off balance, and so I have to adapt to that, but that doesn't matter. Life goes on, and like that one, I don't know whether you remember a few years ago, they have these carry-on films, the carry-on films. Carry on this and carry on that, carry on doctor and so on. Now there was one they called Carry On Regardless. So I changed it to me, Carry On Recklessly. And the fun of this thing, I fell into the swimming pool in the front of the house one day in midwinter, lost my balance, and I fell into the swimming pool, and when I got up, my glasses were still on my eyes, and there was a Mrs., the boss, standing in the front door, having heard the splash, and she came running out, and she was busy getting dressed. So the pantyhose was around the knees, and it was quite a sight. I said to her, please bring the camera along, we can take some nice photographs. She says, that's not a joke, that's no joke. But nevertheless, it's one of the things, you must see the humor in certain things. But we'll talk again. If I hear you, I'll give you a call, and we can have a chat again. And let me see what, there was nothing else I wanted to tell you. And we can have a nice chat, HI. I've got a cable factory just outside Johannesburg, but I'm now retired, and but I still have I started it in 1980, so oh yes, that's another thing. And my two sons, who's now running the factory, they bought me this 7,800 on my 70th birthday, and it was also the 25th anniversary of the factory. So it was a big present. But I had a bit of a mishap with it recently, and I have to say, where is the factory or the ICOM in Germany? Is it Stuttgart? No, I'm not quite sure. Düsseldorf. And but they fixed it up very, very nicely through the aid of my friend Dr. Hubert Schultz in Magdeburg. Delta Lima 4. Hang on. Now I'm getting mixed up here. DK4CD. I've got too many German call signs. Delta Kilo 4, Charlie Delta. The house working fine. It's beautiful. Okay, keep well, Erwin. It was nice talking to you. And we'll look out for you again. I'm going to switch off now because my throat is getting... Oscar Echo 3, Echo X-ray. This is ZS6 DDD saying vielen Dank für das QSO. I wish you eine schöne Evening, schöne Abend, schlaf gut, and alles van die beste. Take it away, Erwin, for a final.
Oh, wonderful copy. 6 DDD. Ocean Easy 3 Easy X-ray. Well, they came out the little stories as well. And I do remember we worked before about, because of the 7,800 you have to ship, or I heard it on the radio, I'm not quite sure. I know that you have to repair it and ship it back. But it's a wonderful gift and congratulation that if somebody brings up something and your sons are performing and being successful, that's a beautiful thing. Dr. Helson recognized that. The owner here on this QTH is licensed in 1936. And he is 92 years old. Unfortunately, he went to hospital not seriously today. And he got his, in about a week, his 92 anniversary. And he's still working with a straight P on 160. And I brought him a 7,700 from Germany because he's got a lot of brake stations for TR7s and they all break down if you're getting older, you know. And they're always difficult and more difficult to fix them. Anyhow, that's the story of life. Before you go and run off, can you give me the type? If you remember the Sennheiser headset, that will be very interesting because it sounds very, very good. And there are many actually, but do you recall the brand of the exact Sennheiser type headset, Arno? Over.
Okay, just hold on. Let me just take it off and have a look. Actually, Manfred organized it for me from Germany. Just a sec. Let me have a look. Just stand by. To get closer to the light here. Let me just have a look. It's 1410 kilowatt alpha. Let me just see, yeah, 1410 space kilowatt alpha. Let me just put it back in my head again. So that is the Sennheiser microphone. It works very, very well. It's very expensive in South Africa, but my friend Manfred managed it in Langenhagen. Okay, Owen, it was nice talking to you this evening. Alles van die beste. I've actually got two of them here. This one works on the 7800, and then I've got another station here which I use mostly on the local bands, which is the ICOM 7600, the ICOM PW1 Linear, the IC PW1 Linear. Okay, well, I'm Sonny Best, and I would like to have a further chat to you again. Yeah, as far as the factory is concerned, we manufacture cable for the instrumentation field, including coaxial, and we also market fiber optics, and quite a big concern. It's about 18,000 square meters of area that we have there. But we'll have a chat again sometime when the throat is a little better. So, Oscar Echo 3, Echo X-ray, that is 6 BDD is clear but listening. I hope you got that number okay there, Owen. Go ahead.
Okay. Very good. My wife is picking up. Thank you. Nice cue, so we can continue one time. And I do remember very well now to chat with you. And I'm sure we have another opportunity because we spoke about the 7600 as well, which is also very little fine radio. Take care, my friend. Dankeschön. Alles Gute. Stay healthy until the next time. 76 BDD, OE3EX, near Vienna, Austria. Wishing you all the very best, Arno. Dankeschön.
Okay, Owen. Dankeschön. Alles Gute. And einen schönen Abend. And I wish your wife, and the baby, and everybody, you enjoy it. That is 6 BDD is now off and clear. Cheerio and Dxing.
Cheerio. Dankeschön.